Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is actually make two new block types, one for planks and one for the crafting table. Um, gosh. Um, okay, so this is going to be type 6, drop type 6, durability 2, drop material, and the drop is going to be this new planks material I made. The inventory material I made is going to be um, this one, and then this is going to be type 7, drop type, same type as it, pick it up. Durability is also going to be 2 because it's made of planks. Drop material is going to be the crafting table material, and the inventory material is going to be that one I just made. That's those ones. Next thing then is I'm going to go to the inventory. So actually the next thing I'm going to do is create a little crafting grid um, for this. So I'm actually going to create that quick and then I will be back with you guys. Okay, so I just created this little crafting system here. So this doesn't actually do anything yet, but this is just the visuals for it. So we've got this crafting grid, a little button, clicky button that doesn't do anything, and then another final square. So now I will program those to do stuff. So we're gonna make so we're gonna make a public rect transform crafting crafting. Let's call crafting and then public rect transform. Called product product. There we go. So those are gonna reference those two things. So then essentially copy this entire line of code again. That entire thing. So copy, paste. The difference is being we're also gonna make a private int. So it's a two-dimensional array of integers for crafting grid. That's what we're going to call crafting grid equals new two-dimensional array of integers by 2 in both dimensions. And then we're also going to make a private game object two-dimensional grid or two-dimensional array. And we'll call it crafting picks. Crafting picks. Okay, that's done here. So I'm actually close these two because these are enormous. Not quick. Not that because that's this one and that one. There we go. So methods. This is not quick bar, but this is going to be crafting event data.position. So this, I'm just adjusting the code I did yesterday to make it so you can drag stuff into the slots in the crafting grid. Then I'm going to adjust it a little differently so you can like put it in multiple slots. First I'm going to make it the same as it was, and then we'll adjust it. Quick position equals. Oh no. Take this back. We're going to actually make it from the first one because we're going to make it the same as this one. Because this uses a array, which will be easier to do. Okay. Not train. It's going to be crafting local to point.x. New vector to the end. I think it's just this. Well, I'm just going to make a plus one on both, and I'm going to debug.log that. So, just to make sure we are getting the correct just sort of getting the correct coordinates on this 2D crafting grid. Okay, so actually I don't need that. E, open up. Getting errors. We're not getting any debugs. Or it might be, but right. So we need to actually assign them in the inventory. So the product is going to be the crafted cursor object crafting, and then it's going to be crafting grid. There it is. Okay, then we'll try it. So I forgot to assign those in the inspector, so it didn't work naturally. Bam, 1, 1. Is that also 1, 1? Nope. 0, 2, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So it's divided in the middle there, which is not good. Over here, you can get 2. So I think we don't add 1. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So we don't add 1 in the dimension. I'm looking down. I was looking down in the bottom corner where it had down here. Down here was showing the coordinates on the grid I was clicking, so I'm looking at that. Here we still so 0, 0. Wait, no. Error. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. How do I do this? What? Makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna go quick and try to do some work to figure out why this is working, and then I will get it registering the correct coordinates. Okay, so I got it working so that it does now find the correct coordinates. So now I'm just going to quick adjust this so it works like actually don't know why it wouldn't work. So I'm actually going to test it now and see if I can switch to see if it works. Very well might. Okay, so to test, we'll need to grab just a couple blocks, different sorts, and open up the inventory, and then oh, okay. So it does. You can't quite put them up there because interesting. So they don't appear there. They appear in the wrong spot. Um, but yeah. So I'll need to work on that. So let's examine this. So it's because these we're not instantiating it in the right spot. So crafting grid. Grab type, just creating it. Okay, I think this is gonna work. But okay. Let's give it a test quick. As soon as Unity is done. Lots stuff it needs to do. Okay, grab some blocks. Oh, escape. There we go. There we go. So can you now? No. This is weird. Okay, so it kind of gets it right. Problem is it doesn't. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on there. Okay. more at local scale. That's why. Coordinates dot x minus I believe it's minus 0.5. Okay. Okay, so is that should be all this one too, so okay. That should do it, I think. Is it over there? Inventory open up. Okay, there we go. We got it working. So ideally, oh man, why is that? Okay, I don't know why that does that, but it does. Just not. It's a little frustrating. Okay, try to figure out why that's doing that. So cursor object is local scale when it's created. I don't understand. Okay, are we setting it? Cursor equals substantiate. Now, actually, this does have to be, I believe. I don't know why I thought that. It was the this that I just set as crafting. So when you create the object, when you instantiate the object, that's when you switch it to. Yeah, that's what. Okay. That should work better. Tree right there. Jump in the hole. Go in. There we go. Open inventory and place them there. Just place them in that. And they does work. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, and then click the craft button. But yeah, now we need to make the specific crafting adjustments. So instead of when you place it so for this is when this is for picking up here. So picking up, this is for placing. This one here down here is for swapping. So when you pick it up, so what I'm thinking it's going to do is just keep it. Let's see. When you pick it up, when you place it, grab type is not going to equal 0. Grab type is going to stay what it is. We're not going to destroy the cursor object. The cursor object is going to stay. It is going to switch it though to the cool picture. Let's see. So this, the picture is going to create the picture in that square. So that's all for that. Int I. Okay, so this is going to be crafting because that's important. What is it called? Oh, crafting grid. Crafting grid. So blocks. No, call it crafting grid. Okay, so I just did some more things, just switching it to this to the crafting grid instead of the other thing. The other things I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go through this. So grab type equals craft. So if you're picking it up, grab type equals crafting grid coordinates x and y. So it's not gonna switch it. I don't think I'm actually gonna make you able to pick anything up. Actually, for now, I'm just going to completely get rid of this. So comment that out. So I don't think there's going to be any picking up. I think it's all going to be putting down. So placing crafting grid equals grab type into I equals grab type. Then what is this? Use idle. Done just that. So we place it down, and then yeah, I think that makes sense. I might not even actually make this. I might even comment this line out. So when you close your inventory, then and open it up again. That also, yeah. And swapping, I don't think there'll be any swapping either. So it'll actually just be placing. If grab type is not 0, and yeah, so then I'm gonna make a little button too. So I'm gonna make 2 buttons: public button, craft button, and public button, craft button 2, clear button clear. Okay. I don't actually even need to do that. Never mind. So I can just call it from the button. Yeah. So then we're gonna make a public void clear crafting grid. So what I do then is crafting equals what is crafting? Crafting is right transform. Never mind. So it's crafting grid. Crafting grid equals new int 2 2. So just returns 0 0, and for each member of the in crafting picks for each game object p in crafting picks, then is going to be destroying. I'm just going to destroy every single one of them, and then we're going to say crafting picks equals new game object array 2 2. Okay, so we're going to make a little button for that. I'm also going to make a button for crafting. So how do we do this? Yeah, we might have to make a list. Yeah, we're gonna have to make 2 lists. So public list of type. It's a list of arrays of integers. So yeah. 2 by 2 things. This is going to be called ingredients. Yeah. Okay, how do you do this? Type arguments. Okay, actually, we're gonna try this. Is there a way? Gosh. So we're actually not gonna do that. But we're gonna make a public void craft. This is where things get interesting. So I'm going to just check. So if crafting grid equals, then we have 0 1 1 comma 0 0. Don't. Okay, that clearly doesn't work. That. Okay. So this is going to be not fun to make. If crafting grid Okay, so crafting grid 0, 1, equals, what's the, okay, this is going to be an absolute pain to try to do. Excuse me, I'm going to just start, yeah, check this. Planks, trunk is type 4. Okay, this is going to be an absolute pain to do all this, so I'm just going to stop recording for the minute and just grind it out. Okay, so this is gonna be my first. So I actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you this. So what this does is I decided to make a Boolean function here, and it's going to give you a 4 integers, and it's for the 4 slots in the crafting table, and it tries to match them here with the different actual slots in the crafting table, and if they match, then it returns true, and it actually returns a craft. So then this is going to be the craft. So the crafting type is going to craft. So this one is just for making wooden planks out of a log. So this is going to craft type 6, which is log. It's going to craft 4 of them. Craft success equals true. So that's just going to be um, just the thing that it actually does afterward. And we can't actually do this then. So actually, what I do have to do is I do have to um, if craft, wait, no, never mind. Don't actually have to do that. So this is if it actually crafts something. If it succeeds in the craft, then it just goes through all these things, makes the image and such. So so yeah, I'm gonna try these. Oh, crafting. This is actually gonna be on product. Okay. I'm gonna try this and see if I can actually end up crafting a um, crafting a wooden plank, because that would be really cool. Here's my theories. It doesn't work yet, but I mean, you never know. So we got this. Stick it there. It won't work, of course, because I did not set up the buttons to do anything. So the craft button is going to inventory. Inventory is going to craft. And we're going to duplicate it actually. And this is going to be just a clear button. So set inventory active for a second just to move the clear button to over here, I guess. And under this one, we're going to, I'm just going to make it red actually. There we go. So that's a red button. And this one is going to not craft, but it's going to clear crafting grid. Okay. Now I hope this works. Do I think it'll work? I don't know if I think it'll work. From what I have the code, it should. Thing is, you never know. So I'm just gonna put that there and craft. Didn't do anything. Okay. We did get a null reference exception though, which is a good sign. So where are we getting this at? on craft. Okay. So tell us a line it's throwing it at. It is not telling us. Nope, 227, that's the line. Okay. 227. Block count. Okay, so that's why. So the player, needs to have more types of blocks at his disposal. So that should work there. Well, not necessarily should work, but so that's one issue out of the way. I'm actually going to turn this inventory off quick because it's not supposed to be open yet. Okay, so let's go mine some logs. Now let's make ourselves a. It did not work, but we don't have any errors, which is slightly disappointing. Where do we get this at? 100 inventory, so we're gonna get rid of that line quick. Okay. Actually pull this up so it is getting that. Craft if grid match 400, so we're gonna see if we got a grid match. No, that's not right. Open up Unity. Enable debugging. See if this works. Hopefully it does. You never know. Come on. Okay, so tree. Find some logs. Grab some. Why is the frame rate just tanked? Okay, it's not looking too bad now. Yeah, I don't put anything else on update, but okay, look at this. Bam. Okay, so it did catch it. Okay, so if we continue then if you pause it, you should have not the player should have some. Okay, so the player did get some of those, and the player only has one log, which is a good thing. We're actually going to clear the crafting grid on this, so clear crafting grid. Okay. The thing is, it didn't create an object. So, if success equals true, then I'm going to go through this and just see what it's doing, and we are going to run. Yeah, we're gonna test it. Okay. Grab. Okay. E. Okay. So it did. So the craft did work. We did in fact get those blocks. Now, product type 0 is crafted type. So it did craft one. Player.block count 6 plus equals amount. So block counts on 6 equals 6. Nice. Cool pick equals instantiate. Cool pick is a inventory block clone unity engine. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. It exists. I know. So it exists. It did create an object. It's at a weird position. Maybe it's not. I mean, okay, what's its material? It's it made it the planks material. Now and it clears crafting grid. So I think the only explanation now is it set it. No. Where is this one? Is it just behind the? This is one that has plank. I don't see it though. Which is the issue. Oh, it's way over here. That's why it doubled its position. So we're just going to then comment this line that I don't think, yeah, I think this should do it then. We have a, yeah, I mean, nice bounce. See that? Anyway, so we got tree trunks here. Move a tree trunk there, craft it, and it did craft. Okay, get rid of that. Continue. Didn't mean for the breakpoint to still be there. So we have the planks. They're just in the wrong position. Like your crafting grid is not working. Interesting. So it's right there, not right there, where it should be there. So we did get some planks, which is a good thing, but it's not. Product. What if we set its position to is just vector 3.0? Okay. What this will do is it'll set it to be 0. And also I'm gonna check this to see what this does. Okay, so coordinates equals. Oh, this is totally off. Okay, product. This is gonna be for picking up the block, which I'm also gonna start working on now because I'm so close to the line. If grab type equals 0, and not clicked and blocks on the coordinate, and I guess it just product type is not 0, then grab type is product type. Product type equals 0. Product type job set to work. I guess not. I don't think any coordinates. Okay, we're gonna just try this. Now, ideally, it would place it in the right slot this time. If it doesn't, I can figure out why not and put it in that spot. Planks. Got our blocks. E. Craft. Okay, so it did work, and you can pick it up, and you can. Okay, we crafted ourselves some wooden planks. Last things I need to do now is I need to make it so it destroys that object there when you pick it up, and also so that it Yes, this clear crafting grid doesn't do anything. But oh, let's go. This is so cool. Okay. Um, so yeah, clear crafting grid needs to do something, and then it needs to destroy that, and also clear the crafting grid when. So I think since it calls it both times, I think the problem is actually in clear crafting grid. So crafting picks. The first one to do actually, because it seems easier, is destroy the game object. Just destroy product image. Destroy product image. And then do we have craft success? Cool fig. Game object cool fig. Oh, that's why it's not setting it to anything. So product image equals cool fig. Nice. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do. So it should loop through them all and destroy them all. So that doesn't work. Then what it might be is it might be that when you are crafting, you're not setting crafting. That's why. Okay. Crafting. Crafting picks on coordinates dot x coordinates dot y equals. So cool pick is just the image that was just created. So I think now that we're assigning to the thing that we're destroying, then that should work. Okay. So we destroy a couple of blocks, chop down a tree. Come on. Quick crafting grid. Come on. Why did it not break that one? Oh, okay. Huh. Look, someone up quick. Okay, so it looks like we actually have to make this a couple. We can't use for each, so we have to use two for loops. So for x equals 0, x is less than 2, x plus plus. Okay, and then, yeah. Okay. Okay. So then going to it's there, bam. And look at that. So we crafted some planks. That's kind of okay. I'll finish this up in a bit. Okay, so I think the next thing I need to do is make it so that the next two kinds of blocks will show up. So this is going to be okay. So the case block type dot plank. Oh, because I didn't. Okay, plank equals 6. Crafting table equals 7. Oh, okay, so add those to that list. Okay, nice. Case block type dot plank. We are going to return new vector 2 inputs not 0 0. We'll check the where's the textures? Or okay, it's going to be 3 0. 3 0 2 0 1 0 are the different types. 2 zeros in the middle, but 3 0 is 3, 0, and then case block type dot crafting table, and it's if face index equals 2, and we're going to return new vector 2 int, 2, 0, and then duplicate, so it'll be 1, 0, if it's type 3, and then we return new vector 2 int 3, 0. Okay, so now those types, now I've got the crafting table and plank can actually appear. So let's see if we can place some planks. Okay, so we've got these. Grab them. E, open inventory. Grab this. Put it there. Then craft. We have planks. Put the planks there. Put those there. And close the inventory. Then on 1, can we place a plank? We can! Let's go! Look at that. We have ourselves wooden planks. I mean, break them. Oh, it's so satisfying. Look at that. We can make wooden planks, hooray! I could make more wooden planks out of this if I wanted. But yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so I think the next thing we need to do is I'm going to make it so that you can't have multiple of the same thing. So if we're going to put it, this is if you pick up the product, so sorry. So that's going to be if, actually, no, actually we're going to do is anything to combine them. That would be cool. So this is going to be on pointer click that data train. Okay, so in replace. It's okay. So then it's if, and it's going to check to see if it's the same thing. So actually, we're just going to copy this entire thing and paste it there. So no, I'm not do that. If t equals grab type, if t still equals grab type, then if t equals grab type, then we're going to set grab type equals 0, and we're going to destroy the cursor object. So this should ideally just combine them. Yeah, that should combine them. So then if you just craft, if you craft planks twice, then you can combine them to put them on the same stack. So we're going to make 2 of these things. That way you can craft it twice. And then craft planks, stick planks there. Craft planks, stick planks there. Nice. Okay. And then we're going to put this. And then skip. So we shouldn't have it. I don't think we should have any of those, should we? Yeah, we don't. Okay. I don't know. Nice. Next thing I need to do is just delete the rest of the. You know what? I'm gonna. So I think then what I would. No, come on. So I got it then. And you can. Okay, that's exactly right. So then, yeah. Still place. Oh, this is so sick. So sick. Okay. Well, maybe that can be a thing I fix at a later time. For now, I think the last thing I'm going to do today is program how to make a crafting table. So that's just gonna be if grid match, it's That's gonna be 6, 6, 6, 6. So if they're all 4 of them are blanks, and it's gonna be crafted type equals 7, mount equals 1, craft success equals true, and player.block count 6 minus equals 4. So this actually great match. Um, huh. Actually, this means you can craft one with just one, so you actually need more than. So this means it's just one plug. You can still craft a crafting table, which is not ideal. So I need to make a way of checking that. So I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah. Okay, so I think this should check. This is really complicated. It'll be so basically it just kind of figures out the number of each different type of blocks, assuming there's like 4. So it would even work if there's 4 different kinds of blocks at 1 each. But if there's fewer than that number of blocks, then it doesn't let you craft it and then go to an even number. So yeah, so this is just a check to make sure you have enough blocks to craft. So this type is just to make sure there's actually something that you can craft. And this is to make sure you have enough to craft it. So, and then the other thing I was going to do, oh yeah, I did that already. So, I mean, let's test to see if we can make ourselves a crafting table. Gotta go get ourselves some wood. Okay, and then open up the inventory. Put some wood in there. Come on. Is this not working now? Oh, gross. Okay, nothing's clearing is not also clearing that, so I'm gonna try to fix that quick. I probably won't put money in that. I found a much better way of doing it where instead of that long extensive code I wrote, I just actually subtract from the number of items you have of a certain type, like while it's in the inventory. So now I have 1 fewer tree. But what that does then is, and then I just add it back if you clear it. So then I have it back. I've got that. My blocks, let's say then I go here and I was to place a block. Let's say place 3. And then I go here. I can still technically, no, I can't actually. Yeah, so I can't do that. And then I can't, yeah. So I'm clicking, you can't add that. Then, but if you let's put it back, escape, mine these. Now for the test. Can I build a crafting table? That's not supposed to happen, but oh, come on. Clear it. What's it not? Oh, gosh. There, does that work? No, okay. Of course it doesn't. Well, more debugging. See you guys later. Okay, I fixed it. I also made a thing with the inventory so that you cannot like have multiple the same thing in different inventory slots. That just makes it a little better. Now we collected, I should collect 2 of these. Now we're going to test one last thing. So put that in there. Click that. Look at that. So we got our blocks, and you can put them in these 4 slots. And then create. We got ourselves a crafting table. Look at that. So we can place these blocks and then place down. Doesn't work. You get a crafting table, you just can't place it. Well, see you after I fix that. So I think I fixed it. It was just a small number error on the code that only let me ever get, but for some reason only let me ever get these things. So craft one of these, stick it there, craft more of those, and then here we go. So let's see. Get this, then let's see, crafting table. Look at that, we have ourselves a crafting table. Doesn't quite look right. I'm gonna test something. I think the bottom will have what's supposed to be on the side. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in that case, that's a simple error that I have to fix with the other piece of, yeah. So I'll fix that quick. Okay, so I hope this is the last time I have to do this, but here we go. And then crafting table. There we go, that looks right. Oh, look at that corner. So yeah, well, we got crafting is finished. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.